Hello guys, I'm Deion Burks and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to bench press. Here I have with me Nick Zakino, who's going to be helping me demonstrate how to bench press. I've been bench pressing for a long time. Playing football, you have to be strong and athletic, so you have to make sure you do all these athletic and weightlifting to bench press. I learned from my strength conditioning coaches at nsca.com or website. The first step you want to have is to make sure you have a comfortable weight or no weight if it's your first time ever bench pressing. After stretching and being fully warmed up, step 2, you want to make sure you have a nice comfortable weight where you feel you can lift that, or if you never lifted before, I advise you to use no weight. Before bench pressing, you want to make sure your upper body is warm. Things you can do at home, if you have a band, you can do band pull apart. You can do this diagonally, you can go over your head with it to make sure your upper body is getting the nice stretch it needs. You can also do easy stretches that's going side to side. You can get it on a flat surface and make sure your arms like this, and you can move sideways to stretch that chest out. Okay, steps 4 through 8, I'm going to be teaching you the 4 points of contact. This is to make sure you have good posture while you're bench pressing. Here I have Nick Zakino. You want to make sure you have your left foot firmly in the ground and your right foot firmly in the ground. Also, the next step is you want to make sure your butt is on the bench, never coming off. That is bad posture if your butt's coming off. Can you show me an example if your butt's coming off the ground? This is what you don't want to do. This creates bad back posture, and this will be bad for your back. The next step is you want to make sure your shoulders are on the bench or firmly on the bench and not coming up either. This will help you get a good brace so you can push off and make sure you bench press. And the last step is you want to make sure your head is centrally in the middle of the bench press. Make sure it's up and tilt, not facing down, but make sure it's up. So when you're bench pressing, you can bench press and see what you're bench pressing up to. Okay, step 9 is called hand placement. It's always good to have hand placement and good posture so you can make sure you're not uneven on the bar when bench pressing and make sure you can press evenly. Here. There's about 3 hand placement on the bar you can use. As you can see, you have this line that can help you tell where you're at on the bar. So right now he's at wide grip. You also have close grip and neutral grip, all you can use. So can you show me what wide grip looks like? As you can see, that's wide grip. Nick is at a neutral grip on the bench press. This I recommend to all beginners or anybody who's just now getting into bench pressing because this is where you should be and it's more comfortable for everybody to bench press. Can you show me a neutral grip bench press? As you can see, Nick is at a close grip on the bench press. Can you show me what a close grip bench press is like? Okay, as you can see, Nick is just did a close grip bench press and this helps with your tricep and your chest. Step 10, you want to make sure you have a spotter. As you can see, I'm the spotter for today for Nick. And as you can see, he's going to get the bar up and he's going to bench press and the weight comes down, it's going to touch his sternum. Yes. And as you can see, you want to make sure the spotter gently puts his hand on the bar when Nick's done and come back and make sure the weight is secure before getting done. Okay, to prevent that from happening, you want to use weight clips. Weight clips help you make sure the weight is secure and nice firmly on the bar so you can prevent injuries. Try it again, Nick Zakino. And now as you can see, the weight is firmly on the bar and not moving. Now that I showed you guys all the steps on how to properly bench press, I will have Nick here showing you guys how to do it with all the steps I provided. Here you want to make sure your feet is firm in the ground, like how Nick got his feet in the ground. When you lay back, you want to make sure your butt is on the bench, his back's on the bench, hands looking at is right up looking at the bar. Hands at a neutral grip, and I'm a spotter right now. Can you show him? Do a couple of reps. Weight's coming down right on his sternum. And that's good. And that's how you properly bench press, guys.